Every trader begins with a system they believe will last forever. The rules feel solid, the setups make sense, and early wins confirm the illusion that they've found something permanent. But the market doesn't promise permanence, it promises change. Over time, trends shift, volatility expands or contracts, liquidity moves, and the crowd behaves differently. The system that once felt perfect begins to lag. Entries that worked flawlessly start missing, exits come too late, and confidence fades. This is the moment where most traders panic. They abandon their system entirely, jumping to the next shiny strategy, convinced that they need to start over. But the truth is simpler and more powerful. Systems aren't meant to be replaced. They're meant to evolve. An evolving system is alive. It breathes with the market. It grows with your experience. It learns your strengths, your weaknesses, and your triggers. But to evolve it properly, you must understand one principle. Evolution must never replace consistency. Let's be clear, adaptation doesn't mean chaos. It's not about changing rules after every loss. It's about observing patterns across time, analyzing shifts in data, and making slow, intentional refinements. Think of your system like a ship. You don't rebuild it mid-ocean every time the wind changes. You adjust the sails, reinforce the hull, and steer with purpose. Consistency is your compass. It's what allows you to make small adjustments without losing direction. You can only evolve what you understand, and you can only understand what you've been consistent with. That's why professional traders track everything, not just profits and losses, but context, emotions, and execution. The goal isn't to find perfection, but to refine alignment. So, how do you evolve your system the right way? You start by identifying what's truly broken. Many traders confuse bad execution with bad design. Sometimes your system isn't the problem, your discipline is. Maybe you're skipping entries or forcing trades outside your setup. Fix execution first before rewriting rules. Once you've confirmed that the system itself needs refinement, isolate the variable. Don't change everything at once. Professionals test one adjustment at a time, a tighter stop, a new confirmation rule, a modified target. They track results for dozens of trades before making the next move. That's how you evolve methodically, like a scientist, not a gambler. Markets are cyclical, and what seems broken today might thrive again tomorrow. A system that underperforms in choppy conditions might flourish when trends return. If you change too quickly, you'll always chase the last environment and never build a lasting edge. Patience protects you from that trap. But evolution isn't just technical, it's deeply psychological. As you grow, your system must match your maturity. The setups that once gave you adrenaline might now give you stress. Maybe you've realized you prefer calm over chaos or structure over spontaneity. The best traders continuously align their methods with their temperament. That's why evolution is not just about optimizing entries, it's about optimizing you. The European trader philosophy is simple. Let your experience rewrite your rules slowly. Your journal is your roadmap. Inside those notes are clues, patterns in your behavior, recurring errors, and hidden strengths. If you read your data with honesty, it tells you exactly how to evolve. For example, maybe your analysis is excellent, but your timing is off. That's not a system failure, that's a data delay. Maybe your stops are too tight, getting triggered by noise. That's not poor risk management, it's an adjustment opportunity. Each insight becomes a small evolution that compounds into greater precision. Backtesting plays a role here too, but with intention. You don't need thousands of random simulations. You need focused, scenario-based testing. Take your adjustments and stress test them under multiple market conditions. If they improve stability without overfitting, they deserve a place in your live system. But remember this, evolution should always simplify, not complicate. A mature trading system is lean. Every rule exists for a reason. Every indicator earns its place. If your system becomes bloated with filters, signals, and unnecessary tweaks, you're not evolving, you're diluting. Complexity doesn't equal control, clarity does. So, the art is balance, remaining flexible without becoming erratic, confident without being rigid. The best traders adapt quietly. They let the market show them the truth before they respond. They don't chase change, they flow with it. Over time, your system becomes like a mirror of your journey. It will carry scars from old mistakes, refinements from painful lessons, and structure from disciplined growth. When you look at your rules, you'll see your evolution reflected back at you. This is what separates professionals from the restless majority. Amateurs rebuild every time they face adversity. Professionals refine, they protect the core of their edge, their process, while upgrading the edges of their performance. Eventually, you'll reach a point where you no longer ask, "Is my system still working?" Instead, you'll ask, "What does the market look like through my system today?" That's when you've reached mastery, when adaptation becomes intuition, and intuition becomes precision. Your system will never be perfect. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to grow with you, slowly, intentionally, and with respect for consistency. So, as you continue your trading journey, stop chasing new methods every month. Learn to read your own performance like you read a chart. Evolve when the data tells you to, not when emotions push you to. That's how professionals stay ahead, not by reacting, but by refining. If this resonates with you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to European Trader, and share one lesson your system has taught you in the comments below. Remember, evolution is not about speed, it's about sustainability. Master that balance, and your edge will never fade.